Hello and welcome back to another episode of Activism Uncensored. This episode is a solo episode with just myself. I'm going to be giving some updates on the podcast, the future direction of the podcast, and to personally apologise for not creating any content recently. I've been quite busy. Actually, I'd like to first of all thank everybody who has subscribed to this channel so far. We've reached 59 subscribers. I know it's not massive yet, but I'm quite proud of that. Hopefully we get to 100 soon. So a massive thank you to everybody who's actually subscribed to the channel. Right, so the future of this channel. I am planning to continue this channel indefinitely. No matter what happens, this channel will continue. If I get sent to prison for protesting, I have people on the outside, and this channel will continue. I'll continue interviewing people from prison. So I'm planning to spread out onto many different platforms, onto Spotify and the podcast app on Apple. So there's quite a bit of work to do there. Although I've now got a laptop, which is going to make things much easier. I'm going to be in the coming weeks re-releasing all the speeches I wrote whilst I was in prison, but I'm planning to release them as videos. So obviously recording me saying them properly and playing with a bit of video editing, and hopefully that I can get quite a big outreach like I did when I was in prison and get these words out there, because the reason I'm doing all this is not for fame or fortune. It's because we are in a climate emergency and we are out of time. And sometimes podcasts have a massive influence. And whilst I'm on tag right now and I can't protest, this is all I can do. So just a big thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel this far. So last night we had, I had not my first Just a Pile talk, but my first Just a Pile talk since I've come out of prison. So basically this involved tons of outreach, putting flyers all over the place. I can't say exactly where because it's technically criminal damage, but flag posting everywhere, handing out leaflets, social media, and 2 people came to my talk. Now, that's not great on numbers. Usually sometimes you can get like 10, 15 people, 20 people, 30 people come to a talk. So two isn't brilliant, considering it's my baby. But the 2 who came did seem quite keen. And one of them is going to be on the podcast tonight, actually, probably right after this video. So yeah, she seems pretty cool. So we did get some good stuff out of that. There's something else happening, an update for me personally. I'm in court next week on the 14th of June for basically when I did the Formula 1 trial for invading the Formula 1. I was sentenced to 120 hours community service. I did start going to the community service, but let me just say for a start, because I've worked in construction and I'm not afraid of hard work. I'm a grafter when it comes to it, but being made to work for no money forced slavery, basically, working for no money. I see it as slavery, effectively, legalized state-sanctioned slavery. And that was my punishment for basically giving a shit about the world and doing whatever I can to bring his message out there. So it just didn't sit right with me to be able to go and submit and go and comply with that system and do my unpaid work. It just felt like having to say sorry when you're really not. And it's after 2 or 3 times of going, I decided that I'm not going anymore. Now that's not a decision that came from purely logic and reasoning and strategy. That is a decision that has just come from a purely emotional response. Like, I can't do that on YouTube, but yes, fuck you, basically. Fuck you to that system. I'm not complying. And now I'm going to Manchester Crown Court for that. And I've got to find a way of explaining that to a judge. There's no way of getting around it. Like, I'm blatantly refusing to do it, and this is my reason why. And I'm probably going to get fucked for it, let's be honest. Yeah, should be interesting. Any cult support who wants to go to Manchester on the 14th of June would greatly be appreciated. I just want to give a big thank you to everybody who watches these videos. It really means a lot. I've been putting quite a lot of effort into them. And if you're not already liked and subscribed, please do that because it really helps us out. And thank you for watching.